in the woods. 2-year-old Amber Smith was found alive and well after being lost in the woods for 24 hours.
But tonight we're questioning why it took more than 8 hours for an Amber Alert to be issued Tuesday. 24 Hour News 8's Leanne Hendricks is in Newaygo County finding out what happened.
Authorities say that Amber Smith is doing well. In fact, they expected her to be released from the hospital today. But as the investigation continues into what happened, the Newaygo County Undersheriff says he hopes this case sparks a conversation about whether or not there should be some changes to the Amber Alert system.
You know, our logic, and I think anybody's logic, is a 2.5-year-old is not able to make decisions or care for themselves. So if that's not a case that needs to be put out there, I'm not sure what would be.
Newaygo County officials say that early on, one of the struggles in the case of missing Amber Smith was getting clearance to issue an Amber Alert. The alert system has specific criteria that must be met in an effort to prevent the system from being overused. None, though, that makes exception based on the victim's age, the undersheriff said.
We were trying to get an Amber Alert out earlier, and it took time. It's a missing 2-year-old. Yeah, we had no credible information that she was abducted or anything like that, but she's still a 2-year-old.
In the meantime, authorities put out news releases and the word got out, but not to the extent that it does with the Amber Alert system. That, sheriff's officials say, took time to work through the system. The undersheriff says this should get a closer look.
Maybe it's part education with the agencies to know how to meet that criteria in specific cases, or maybe it's policy change. I think in any case, I think it needs to be looked at.
Luckily, in Amber's case, she was found alive and well after apparently spending a night in the woods.
I think it was just, you know, God looking down on us and her, and just happened that our conservation officers were driving by at that time, and, you know, fortunately they saw her.
It's a case that's still under investigation as authorities say Child Protective Services is involved, and detectives are looking into the case and whether or not they should seek criminal charges against those responsible for Amber's well-being. Part of the consideration here, officials are confirming that Amber had gone missing before. We'll continue to follow the case. Reporting in Big Rapids, Leanne Hendricks, 24 Hour News 8.